YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at yet another icon pack compensation mistake from EA. We'll also be going over making coins, some investments, some squad battle reward trading you can be doing, especially if you're on a lower budget. Should be able to make you some decent coins, and we'll be looking at what content to expect in the next few days. But before we get into all of that, we got to talk about content today on Saturday. And again, guys, if you want coins on FC25, make sure you check out u7buy.com for cheap, fast, reliable coins and use code TEDDY at checkout to get 6% off your order. Link is in the description down below. Here we go. Content drop. What did we get today? We're going to start off with the player SBCs. We got Showdown, Kenneth Taylor versus Pedro. Two really cheap SBCs again. Yeah, it's really easy to complete these. They're cheap. They're nothing crazy, to be honest. Even with an upgrade, they're nothing crazy. So you want to get it done, by all means, go for it. But it's not something I will be looking to do. We got another player SBC, but I believe, where do they put it? Is it the challenges? It might be in the challenge section. No, upgrade section. Upgrade section. Also, the League SBCs refreshed. This refreshing is good for our sort of League SBC trading stuff. We talked about this in a previous video. Acuna, I've posted this guy in the VIP trading Discord as well. Just like, you know, little side note, a little bit of advice right here. League SBC cards. What you can see is, what you can see is on the weekend, they get really cheap because of supply. So supply on the weekend, they get low, and then like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, once the supply dies out and people are crafting League SBCs to get packs for whatever the promo is, you see these cards go up in price. So we did this last week with Black Friday. We picked up the Acuñas. I think he was like 2.5, 2.6. And then you can see when Wednesday came around, he was all the way up at 3.9. And if we look this week, on Friday, the dude was down at 2.4 again, and he's already back up at 3.5, 3.6. So maybe the ship has sailed on investing in Acuna, but maybe squad battle rewards, he can take a little bit of a dip and then you can buy. But just, you know, a heads up, League SBC cards, when they get really low on the weekend, it's a really good idea to pick them up. And it's not just Acuna, there's other cards as well. Any sort of League SBC card. I just know Acuña's a very popular one. Now, the other SBC that we got, World Tour Argentina. We knew, I guess we didn't know it was going to be coming in this format necessarily, but it ends with a 50K pack. I didn't realize that. Tradable 50K pack. That's cool. But anyways, this is for the Di Maria and the Tagliafico SBC. We went over that leak yesterday. This whole SBC setup, we saw it. I don't think it was Lamar. It was the one before that. Was it with Tell? It may have potentially been with Tell. But Argentina cards. Oh my goodness. They went up a ton. Check your clubs. If you have any of these players, just go through. I had a few of them and they were all 3,000 coins. We can take a peek right now and see how much they're going for. I called this out on stream as well. As soon as the SBC came out, I said, yo, go pick up these cards. And if we look right now, they're all going for basically 3,000 coins. And one of the ones I also called out was Argentina Gold from this league. And they were 500, 600 coins at the time. And they're just a little bit higher than some of the other cards. But it's pretty similar. So nothing too crazy. But a lot of coins to be made on this. These are all up in price. Again, check your clubs. But this is something where I'd say like squad battle rewards. You might want to see if some of these cards come down in price, you could potentially pick up, but also just trading with them. Like if you just sit, look, like this is a lot of freaking cards. There's a lot of cards in this league and they're 2,900 coins. So you have this price, you have squad battle rewards. If you get on bids after squad battle rewards on players from the Argentina League, if you get on snipes at squad battle rewards for players from the Argentina League, you could just sit here and make a ton of coins. So if you're on a low budget, I'm gonna say squad battle rewards, probably just trade with these Argentina cards and you should be able to make a decent amount of coins, whether that be on bids or on snipes. And again, if you're sniping, this is the fastest menu to do it from. You just sit here, you search, and of course that happens as I go to show. When you search, you buy. because before the card even pops up from this menu, you can go through the purchase without even seeing the card. So when you search, you press X, you go up. You can go down as well, but I prefer to go up because you click on it. I'll just show you how it looks. You click on the card, you click buy, you can go down, you can go up, either one, because it starts off on no. So you just got to go, you search, boom, up, press X again. So I just kind of go through that immediately before anything pops up, and just like that, you can buy the card immediately. So that's the fastest way to snipe. Just a little bit of advice if you are going to try and snipe some of these cards around squad battle rewards. There's a lot. There's a lot of freaking cards, so you're going to be seeing a lot of them getting packed and listed up. Those were the SBCs. Is that all we got for SBCs? The player SBCs, the league upgrades. There were the objectives as well. You got to complete this whole world tour twice to get the Tagliafico and to get the Di Maria. And I think a lot of people are going to do it because it has a lot of packs in it as well. Now, we did get an evolution today. Guys, oh my God, the evolution today was really cool. And I'm so... I don't know who I'm going to pick. I'm very split on this evolution. I'm curious. Let me know who you guys are going to choose for this Evo. But Martinelli's a cool one. But if we're looking, Leandro Trossard, Arsenal, we put him in this Ronaldinho Evolution. The graphic is so cool. He becomes 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot with 90 pace, 85 shooting, 86 passing, 90 dribbling. That's amazing. And he's got the Trickster Playstyle Plus. So that's awesome. But then, as an American, a USA fan, Christian Pulisic becomes 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. So I'm just split on which one to do. I'd say Pulisic's probably the better card because he at least has a shooting play style. Trossard doesn't have a single shooting play style, which I think is kind of dumb. But it's an amazing Evo, and there's so many options. There's a lot of options for this. A really cool one I looked at was Joelinton. Joelinton becomes Hullet Gang. He gets 5-star skill moves, and he gets these stats. I thought that was pretty cool, but cool evolution. Cost 100,000 coins, so it's steep, but it's a cool one. It's definitely a cool one for sure. I think a lot of people are going to be doing it. You're going to be able to Evo some players that you like, and they're going to become really good cards. The Trickster playstyle, you're getting the Trickster playstyle plus, but the Trickster playstyle, that alone is like awesome. It's a really good playstyle. If you guys haven't used a player with the Trickster playstyle, just do fake shots. If you have the Trickster playstyle and you do a fake shot, you have like a completely separate animation on the fake shots, and it's like rapid. You can fly out of it. So it's really good. It's awesome. There you go. And that is what we had for content. Let's talk about the store pack, because there was compensation, guys, and EA tweeted about it. I guess I'll pull it up on Twitter. Here we go. It was a tricky store compensation. This is the trickiest store compensation we've probably ever had because it was in Chinese, and they don't have like the same letter system we do. So very hard figuring out which language it was exactly, but I found out today, if you're on your phone, I don't know if like Samsung or whatever, if they have it, but Android, Samsung, Android, whatever it is, if you're on an iPhone and you are take your camera out, you look at the text, it will like highlight it, and then you can select it and translate it. So that's how I figured out which one it was. But it was an icon pack that cost 475,000 coins. It gave you 3 players: an icon, max 90 rated, a hero, and another player. I don't know what the rating was on the other player, but in the Chinese language, it said 90 or higher. And that was clearly an issue. And it was clearly an issue because EA ended up tweeting out, where are we at? EA tweeted out saying the past, present, and future grab bag pack has been removed from the Ultimate Team store while we investigate an issue. Impacted players who received incorrect player items will be messaged in-game in the coming days. Now, I know we're still waiting on the 91 plus icon compensation. It should be coming, especially because it's in the pack code. But this one, we should be getting it. They tweeted about it. They removed the pack, so obviously it's wrong. We should get compensation. But I do want to say it was kind of steep. Like, we're getting... this was the one that was wrong before. It was 425K, and the compensation was you would get a 91 plus icon pack. The new one that was broken was 475K, and you just get a 90 plus icon. So it's not as good value, definitely expensive. And I got nothing for mine, man. At least like I didn't get a good hero. I didn't get a good icon. And I dropped 475K on the pack. So little disappointing there. But yeah, hopefully the compensation, I get a good return. The 91 plus icon compensation, 90 plus icon compensation. Can I get something good? Please. Please, EA. I mean, please. There's no way from 2 compensations I get nothing. So that was the compensation. Let's talk about the market, investments, trading. We already went over the League SBC cards like the Acuna and those Argentina League cards. That's the lower budget trading you're going to be doing for sure around Squad Battle Rewards. By the way, Squad Battle Rewards, I hope you guys played it. The Squad Battle Mastery tokens, they're really worth it, and it's pretty easy to do. Also, just before we get into other areas of the market, shout out to this Gucci. Another blind listing using the 8, making it look like a 0. This dude's 125K last time I checked, and I sold for 182. I just have a full transfer list of these cards while I wait to sell them. Lazy listed, and I got another sale. So yeah, there we go. Blind method OP. So market, what's going on? Fodder, let's talk about it. So Fodder Squad Battle Rewards. You should be able to get some fodder for pretty cheap. 85s and 84s are low, like very low. 84s, I'd say you're probably going to be getting on bid for like 1,500 coins. They might even start getting close to mint price, which is kind of crazy. I'd keep an eye on them for sure. 1,500 is probably where I'd be saying that's where I would like to get in, 1,500. But Squad Battle Rewards, we'll see. They might get even lower. Sunday night, they might get even lower. So it's up to you if you want to do it. Do I think they're going to fly this week? No. Like, not at all. But could they go back up to 2K? Yeah. Could we maybe see like 2.5? Possibly. But this is a promo we've never had before. And I haven't seen any like leaked SBC content. So we'll have to wait and see. 85s as well. The fact that they're 4K, that's pretty low. Maybe if we see them closer to like 3.5 at Squad Battles, sure. All the other fodder, I'm not going to touch it. I don't think we should probably be getting an icon pack tomorrow. I will say that. Icon SBC tomorrow on Sunday because the current SBC we have is the hero. So it probably will be the icon replacing it. Could we see the fodder go up a little bit? Yes. It's just, I don't know how crazy it's going to be this week. We talked about it. It's a pretty dead week. OG Fortnite is here. You have so many people going, not playing FIFA and going and playing Fortnite. So I'm not sure how crazy market movements we're going to see. I don't know if we're going to get anything super crazy. So fodder-wise, we talked about this. I think you can do those 84s. It's very low risk. You could probably do the 85s as well. But personally, I'm just sticking with my Thunderstruck cards. I have my live Thunderstruck cards. I'm hoping they do good. I'm hoping they go up in price. Let's see. Is this a leak? Nope, that is Brooke sending me an Instagram video. But speaking about these live cards, we mentioned, I'm probably just going to be doing more so flips this week. We talked about, hey, if a team doesn't do good, like if they lose their game, they go down in price, they get sold off a little bit, you can buy that dip. Looking at Mr. Reindeer right here, AC Milan, just to give you a little example, on Friday, they lost. The dude was like 290, dropped all the way down to 252, but overnight, he actually ended up going even lower to 234, went all the way back up to 268, but he's back down a little bit. Now, they lost their game. You can see right here, they lost their game 2-1 to Atlanta, but they have a game in 8 days, and it's at home, and if they win that game and score 2 goals, he gets both of his upgrades. So I like buying the cards, like I said, that if they don't do good, you buy them in that. If their team doesn't do good and they get panic sold, you buy that dip and then you just wait. Like I picked up a few Gattusos for 50K, 51K in the previous video. He was just chilling at 54, so it seems like he just came down a tiny bit, but he's really like 53, 53.5. I've been listing for 58.5, waiting for him to go up a little bit. But that's what I like with these live cards. That's all I'm doing for trading at the moment. I will say tomorrow on Sunday, we should be getting the Buffon SBC. I'm going to keep an eye on goalkeepers getting panic sold. Goalkeepers getting panic sold. maybe like Tim Howard, Courtois. If we see goalkeepers come down, even like icon goalkeepers, I might look to flip those. A lot of goalkeepers tomorrow on Sunday. If that Buffon SBC, he should be coming out tomorrow on Sunday. That's his on this day thing. But if he's cheap, goalkeepers are going to crash. If he's not cheap, he's too expensive, you're not going to see a crazy amount of movement. But definitely keeping an eye on goalkeepers tomorrow. Just watching these live cards, trading with them. I might do some team of the week movements as well. I was watching Van Dijk. If I see this card maybe closer to like 850, maybe Sunday night, I might go into him. Van Dijk, I think out of packs, I mean, it's Van Dijk. It's Virgil van Dijk. It's a ridiculous player. You have his road to the knockout, who's borderline 4 mil, and you have this dude right here. That's a lot cheaper. So I think I'll be looking to try to flip Van Dijk. And we talked about Amad Diallo. I think GGMU hype. I think this card can do pretty decent. What Evos does this guy have? Classic 10? Okay. Team of the Week Surge. Yeah, so I'm going to keep an eye on this Amad Diallo as well. GGMU hype, hopefully squad battle rewards, or maybe like Sunday night I'll look to pick this player up. And investment-wise, is there anything else that I'm really watching? Maybe we can look at some of these promo cards Sunday night. We do tend to have, I guess it's like Sunday night, a low point. You have people finishing foot champs, selling off their team. Stuff can get pretty low. So any kind of flips like that, I'll be posting on Discord. We'll be talking about in tomorrow's YouTube video as well, if I did buy anything or if I plan on buying anything. Maybe someone like the Jorginho, if he's min price, like 11.25 on bids, squad battle rewards, that might be something to look into, because it's not a terrible card. Really low budget. Premier League midfielder, not a bad idea. We can think about some of these Premier League cards as well. Even like Egyptian managers. I'm just thinking about this. Mo Salah's probably going to win Player of the Month. If you want to hop on some of those Egyptian managers, I'm just throwing random stuff out as my mind is kind of going through everything, because, like I said, it's a little bit of a dull week. I'm just chilling on a lot of these live cards, hoping they do good. And even if they do good, like, they're not necessarily going up in price. It's just a dull week at the moment. Very, very dull week. The lower budget ones are great. I mean, I told you guys Boner was my favorite card. The dude flew. He's 37K. He was 22K. I mean, like I said, even if they win, Hero. This Hero, Real Madrid, he got his upgrade. He's only up at borderline 220. That's not even that good. My Valverde, he's getting all his upgrades. How's my Valverde doing? 2 mil flat, great. I'm just losing. You know what? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. If I can sell my Valverdes for 2 mil that I bought for 2 mil, I only end up losing 200K. So I'm actually not that in the mud. I was down quite a bit because he was down at like 185 borderline at one point. So you know what? I'm in a decent spot. It's fine. So it's okay. I'm not losing that much. And I'm getting use out of the other Valverde because I got both of them. So that's the trading. There's a lot of options. You got the fodder, you got the flips. I'm going to be sticking more towards the flips just because I'm not touching 84s. I don't want to go and buy a ton of them. And when it comes to 84s, just a heads up, like if you're buying low rated fodder, it's usually Tuesday. Tuesday's usually the day. Obviously, Black Friday was a little different, but throughout the entire year, Tuesday has been the day when you get some sort of upgrade SBC, and then you get another one on Wednesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday is usually when you see those 84s like actually go up in price. So just a heads up, if you're buying the 84s, that's when you're going to be selling. And you got the low budget trading with those Argentina cards and expected content. Let's just get into that. So tomorrow should be Buffon. We talked about the Hero SBC expiring tomorrow on Sunday, so we should have the icon to replace it. What else do we got? Let's go take a peek here on my FIFA League section. I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing out on. I posted about the compensation, by the way, in the Discord. There you go. Compensation. Leaks. What do I got in here? So we got the Di Maria. We got the Tagliafico. Buffon should be tomorrow. Then we're waiting on Baggio and Carragher still. So those are the SBCs we're waiting on. That's the expected content. Icon SBC tomorrow. That's that. Guys, if you have any questions about this video, let me know in the comment section down below. Trading Discord, Twitch live stream, description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.